I believe a lack of confrontation is due to a lack of accountability. Can you expound on that?
I feel like it's a lack of accountability, but I also think shame is tied to it
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
because, like I said, most people aren't going around saying, "Hey, when I was 5, this is what I was doing." You know what I mean? Like,
Right, right.
I was opening up books. I was, sexually experimenting. So I think some of it is tied to shame
Mm,
because if I have to talk about it, then I got to start digging into my stuff, like you said.
yeah.
The other part I see is there's a lack of accountability sometimes because of grooming,
Mhm.
and parents can be groomed as well as children.
Correct, 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 correct.
When you have parents that are groomed to leave their children in the care of abusers, when abuse happens, the parent doesn't want to take responsibility for that. The parent doesn't want to see themselves as having been manipulated into relationships that have opened their children up to abuse either.
Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, especially in spiritual spaces or with Aunt so and so.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen in mom and daddy home. It happened at Aunt so and so home with the cousins. Now Aunt so and so has to face the fact that she let it go down on her watch, and then mom and daddy got to face the fact that they were so disconnected they didn't even notice that when we pick child up, that child was different.
The other part is not allowing children rights to their person and their bodies.
Mm.
We
Explain
talk
that.
about how is it able to happen. Your children goes over someone's house and they say, "I don't feel comfortable around this person," and you still make them be around that person. Or, "I don't want to hug this person," and you still insist. Well, that's so and so. You better hug them. You can't treat them like that. You must do it. So you're taking away their autonomy at a
Wow.
very young age. You're taking away their right to choose.
Yeah, you're teaching them to go against their instincts early on.
I will tell you that is a part of the outcomes that my mom is dealing with personally
Mhm.
is mental health issues around what happened
Wow. Wow.
and the guilt of that. And she has not been the same since.
Wow.
And so, um, if you don't have the right processes and therapy in place,
Mhm.
it can drive people to the other end of the spectrum.